Hello Hornets, this is Mrs. Mion and I am going to show you how to use Sora and MackinVia so you can read some ebooks at home. The first thing you need to do is go to My Katie Cloud on a computer. If you have a Chromebook or a laptop or a desktop, go ahead and log in to My Katie Cloud. And now these are the programs that I've been using recently. If you don't see Sora, you might not have used it before. So go ahead and search Sora. It's right there. Click on that app and it's going to ask you to log in and find the district only on the first time. So go ahead and if you don't see My School is Katie ISD, click on Find My School. There it is, Katie ISD. Okay, select This is my school and then select Sign in using Katie ISD. And now we have a lot of titles in Sora and some of them are already borrowed. Now here, this is what I have checked out to my account right now. So I am going to go to the home section. Let's see if I can move that. On Explore, I was able to find this. Okay, now I want to show you the differences between all these books here. We have the Harry Potter books that are unlocked through the month of April. Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The difference between these two is that this is an ebook. You will read the book on your computer, and this is an audiobook. You will not see the words, you will only listen to the story narrated. Okay, now you also need to pay attention and make sure that you check the one in the correct language. Some of them are in other languages. Then you have all the popular subjects, and you have to set up, sometimes you might have to set up your preferences. What are your preferences? The things that you would prefer to see on your searches. Here I have the most popular books. I'm gonna click on the over 1,000 books and see. Okay, I'm going to go over these books here at the top. This book says borrow. That means that the book is available for you to borrow it, and it tells you it's a book in a series. So this is the first book of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. This book, the one and only Ivan, says place hold. What does that mean? It means that the book is being currently read by somebody else and that we need to put our name on a waiting list. Okay, so I'm gonna click on these three dots here. It tells me that I have to wait 7 weeks to read this book. If you would prefer to check out a book today, then you can put your name on the waiting list, but you have to choose a different book. Okay, Sora will bring the book to you. Now, El Defo by Cece Bell, if you would like to add it to a list for to read later, or if you would like to see a sample of the book, you can also click on the book and read the blurb and read about the level of the book, and go ahead and you can also read a sample if you would like to. This is how you open the book, by clicking on Read Sample, and that's the cover of the book, and then click on the inside, and now you know this is a graphic novel. Okay, if I can do zoom in, and I can change the settings of that as well. Now by going back, if I want to borrow this book, I click on borrow, and now I can go ahead and read the book or come back to it later now that I borrowed it and it's in my backpack. Okay, there's a bookmark there. things like that. Okay, now if I go back to my account, okay, it tells me how many books I've read, and it can also work on some of my batches if I want to do that. Okay, click on that. I want to go back to my shelf. Okay, right now on my shelf here I have 2 books checked out to me, and they're both due in 13 days. It says it's downloading. Okay, now if I don't want to read this book anymore, I click on due and I can return it early, or the computer will get it back from me in a few days. Since I'm not gonna read this book, I'm gonna return it so somebody else can read it, and say return. Okay, and then you can exit. Go ahead and exit Sora, and whenever you want to go back, the book will be there for you. Okay, now if you want to read books from MackinVia, you will open a new website and you type up www.mackinvia.com, and you will enter the school name. We're gonna use Hutzel Elementary, and I'm going to use my user ID and password for school, just the way you enter My Katie Cloud. And here on MackinVia, we have over 5,000 books to choose from. Okay, we have ebooks and audiobooks, just like the ones in Sora as well. But the cool thing about this is a lot of these books you don't have to put yourself on a waiting list. You can just go ahead and read them. They are multi-copy books. Okay, so I can explore all the books, or I can search for specific books, like maybe if I need to read a biography. Let me see. I can look George Washington and read about George Washington. Choose one of these from here. Open the book, and I can begin reading this book. Okay, the arrows take me to the next page. Oh, this one is in Spanish. Okay, and the zoom in features, zoom out. Okay, I can change the view. I can see 2 pages at once. Okay, I can close a book, or even look at the citations if you're looking into making a project and citing your sources for your teachers. And go ahead, and if you close the book is there and it's available for somebody else as well. Alright, and if I want to search fantasy, let's see, some of you are reading fantasy books. Okay, you can find a fantasy book here that you want to read and open it. And begin reading the book. Monet changes mediums. Oh, that looks like an art book as well, but it's also a little bit of a fantasy book, a fiction book. That's cool. Okay, I can put a bookmark on this book. I can take notes. Okay, and make my bookmark is here. I can delete that bookmark if I don't want it, and then I can just come back to it later on. Okay, those are the 2 sites that I have to show you for now. I'm going to exit. Now, boys and girls, I hope that you enjoy reading more books, and I'll see you next week. I'll have another video ready for you. Thank you. Bye.